Today, the European Union commemorates the 70th anniversary of the Schuman Declaration, which marked the beginning of the European integration process.
Europe Day celebrates peace and unity in Europe, and we believe that this message is crucial in these times when the unity is being tested. Current challenges such as the COVID-19 crisis and the continued presence of populism show that it's now more important than ever for the EU to listen to its citizens, and in particular to the young generation.
We founded the think tank A Path for Europe, PFEU, at the beginning of 2020 to give the young generation a platform to share their thoughts and visions for the future of the European Union.
For Europe Day, we have asked our international team what the EU means to them and what they wish for EU's future.
In 1950, Robert Schuman and Jean Monnet got together to unite the Europe. Today, there are 27 members of the European Union, with many more wanting to join in. Happy Europe Day, in hopes that these states that want to join Europe start ensuring the rule of law, start making sure that there is freedom for the media, start fighting corruption, ensure the human rights, and of course have friendly relations with their neighbors. With that, Happy Europe Day.
The EU to me is a symbol of hope. It demonstrates how nations with different histories, cultures and languages can come together as part of a democratic society and work towards common environmental, social, cultural and sustainable goals. And I really look forward to seeing the years to come.
In 1950, Robert Schuman put together a new path for Europe based on solidarity and reconciliation. My hope for the future of Europe as we go on is that we see all states and all nations on the European continent unified in diversity, working together, creating a global community that will prosper together. Thank you very much. Happy Europe Day.
In my opinion, the European project shows that solidarity and cohesion is possible despite or maybe even because of economic, cultural and linguistic diversity. And for the future of the EU, I wish that we undermine populism and Euroscepticism and that the EU evolves into an ever closer union.
The European Union allows students and apprentices to study and learn abroad by providing assistance through Erasmus and Erasmus+, as well as second, harmonizing higher education systems with the ECTS, the European Credit Transfer System.
I believe that the Schengen Agreement and the abolishment of internal borders has allowed for people to explore different cultures, but also to meet people with different ideas and visions. It's a cornerstone of the European Union, and for the future we must ensure that we continue to have an EU without internal borders.
Personally, I'm most grateful for the freedom of movement that we enjoy as EU citizens. I have lived and studied in 3 countries already, and I'm sure there are more to come. For the future, I hope that the European Union will listen more to its younger generation, because we are the generation that will live and work in the European Union of tomorrow. At PFEU, we are listening to the younger generation and giving them a voice in research and policy advice. So join us today and shape the European Union of tomorrow.